Hey y'all, welcome back.
Oh my gosh, have we had a lot going on. We have three, not one, not two, but three big announcements today to share with you. We've got a lot to catch you up on, so let's just jump right into it.
Yeah, back in 2013, 10 years ago.
Wow.
We started rvtexasyall.com, and wow, it's hard to believe that was 10 years ago.
Crazy, and our lives were so different. We had a sticks and bricks home on the west side of Houston, which we're both native Houstonians, so we were still very much in our hometown with our friends and our family. We had a 23-foot travel trailer that we camped in at the time, and like most folks, we were lucky to get a weekend here or there, you know, out to get out and enjoy our beautiful Texas state parks. We tried to do at that point about 2 weekends a month at least. And so, yeah, that as rvtexasyall.com was born, that's really what we were focused on, was those weekend trips.
Well, it was easy to be focused on it because over 90% of our travel back then was in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, and justifiably so. I mean, Texas is a wonderful state. It's got a lot of great state parks and everything. But, you know, in 2018, things started to change.
So in November of 2018, which coming up this November will be 5 years, unbelievable.
Wow.
We became full-time RVers. We put the house on the market, moved into our RV for the first time, and it took us a little while, like so many folks, to get adjusted to living in a small space and being able to travel and not being tied down to those weekend trips. But yeah, in 2019, we took our first, what we considered big trip outside of, step to toe outside the state of Texas, as we used to say, where we went up to amazing places like Wichita Mountains National Wildlife Refuge in Oklahoma and Theodore Roosevelt National Park, oh my gosh, in North Dakota, and Yellowstone, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and when we started doing all this, we kind of had an identity crisis.
Right.
Because we started, you know, filming that, and that was on YouTube, and we were getting questions like, I thought y'all were RV Texas y'all. What are y'all doing in Nebraska? Or what are y'all doing in Colorado?
Right. And that identity crisis has continued to grow, and one of the major issues that we've had is we like to share our content not just here on YouTube, but also on our website, rvtexasyall.com, to provide more information than what we share in our videos. We built a Beyond Texas section in those early days of 2019 and put a few things on there, and over the years we've tried different stuff, but it doesn't really make sense because the search engines and people and everybody, it's confusing. Why is Texas, something from Texas, talking about something outside of Texas?
Well, so for the first announcement we have here, and some of y'all probably already noticed because we did it a couple days ago, is we changed the channel over to RV America, y'all.
Which I feel like, don't worry, we are still going to cover Texas, because you can take us out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of us.
No way.
We still have a lot to share with you from the beautiful, great state of Texas, but there is so much other stuff that we want to share with you from across this beautiful country, and we feel like RV America, y'all, is a better fit for our content overall. So nothing is going to change from the type of content that you're seeing. It's only a name change.
Yeah, because back in, you know, 2019, when we took that big trip out of Texas, then our travels became almost 90% outside of Texas instead of 90% inside of Texas. From that point forward, it has been, because, you know, we've been traveling all over this great nation. So to avoid confusion for YouTube and everybody else, we decided, you know what, RV America, y'all, makes a lot of sense. You know, we're still from Texas. And so you'll have to look around, because also on some of our social media stuff like Facebook and Instagram, eventually coming up, we're going to be changing those as well.
And a few of you have followed us. We actually have a secondary Facebook, Instagram, Twitter page, a Threads, RV America Y'all. But it's tough to keep up with both, and that one's never really done much because we don't do a whole lot with it. So we're going to be transitioning all of that to our RV Texas Y'all pages. So yeah, very exciting. Again, the content will not change. We will not change.
Well,
we're still going to be covering small town America and travel destinations and interesting museums and places that we find along the way.
But what Stacie was saying, transferring it to RV Texas Y'all pages, we're going to change the name on those pages to RV America Y'all. So it'll keep it less confusing, and everything will be under the umbrella of RV America Y'all. And sometimes you'll see maybe RV America Y'all, aka RV Texas Y'all.
We don't know how that's going to work out yet.
Yeah,
so stick with us.
Stick with us.
Let's get to big announcement number 2.
Yeah, big announcement number 2 is huge. I mean, Stacie has been working her tail off for the last over a year on something that we are really excited to bring to you guys, and that is rvamericayall.com.
So we mentioned that when we had, we started trying to put some of our outside of Texas content on rvtexasyall.com. Didn't really work out, but we do have a whole lot that we want to share with you beyond what you see in our videos. So yeah, this has been kind of an ongoing project. That's our biggest projects that I've worked on in 10 years since we started rvtexasyall.com. And we're really excited to share it with you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, you got a sneak preview last Sunday.
Yeah.
So I hope you're enjoying it, but why don't we take a little walk through the website?
Yeah.
But before we do that, stick around because we have big announcement number 3. And some of you may believe that that is much bigger than changing our channel name or the new website. So let's walk through rvamericayall.com. Okay, let's check out the new website. We're going to come up to our search bar. We're going to type in rvamericayall.com. rvamericayall.com. There we are. Here's our new logo. You can click on this logo at any time to come back to the home page. And this is our main navigation bar. We'll cover that in just a second. But for first, let's scroll down. You've got a little intro from us, and then this box here, stay in the loop. You can sign up for our newsletter. Now, this is our same RV Texas Y'all newsletter, so if you've already signed up through that website, you don't have to do it again. But if you've not signed up, we'd love to have you join us. We send out one newsletter each Sunday. Then you get to our big picture, and you'll see that our travel map here is our sticker map without the sticker. So anywhere that we've stayed at least one night in the RV is a dark blue. And anywhere that we have not stayed in the RV yet, like Wisconsin here, is grayed out. And that will change as we visit those states. But then you'll see also there are red icons and there are gold icons. So first let's talk about the red icons. So when you click on a red icon, you're going to see our content. Badlands National Park, for example, amazing place. We have not added it yet to rvamericayall.com. It will be added to the website, but for right now, you see there's a video. That's what this little icon means. So you can click on this and it will take you, it'll open a new page on YouTube directly on that Badlands National Park video. If you click on somewhere we've already added to the website, say Nashville, Tennessee, you'll see that we have a video, we have pictures, and we have a write-up on it. So if you click on that, it'll open our Nashville page here on the website. And yes, you can watch the video, but our goal here is to give you a lot more information about the places that we're going. So you can scroll down and you can see we've added a lot of information, including free things to do. We've got links to everywhere that we visited while we were in Nashville, places that we ate, and even more things to do for next time that we visit. You can also find a link to where we stayed. In this case, it was Nashville RV Resort and Cabins, and the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation. When we are building a page, we look for visitor sites and things to give you more information, so you can always find additional stuff from the locals right here. You've got fun facts, and then you've got a few pictures. And that is your typical post that we're doing here on rvamericayall.com. We'll scroll back up. You'll see you still have the main navigation bar at the top, but right under this red line, you've also got some additional navigation things. For example, if you want to see more in Tennessee, you can click right here where it says Tennessee, and it will open everything that we've done so far that we've included in RV America Y'all on the state of Tennessee. Travel destinations, we consider Nashville to be a travel destination. So any other travel destinations that we've already put on the website, you can find here. The main blog, so this is anything and everything other than podcasts that we've included on this website. You'll find links to here with the newest stuff at the top. And here it's important to say, not all of our stuff is going to have videos. Sometimes we want to provide you with more information on something that we've covered in a video, like the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum when we were in Nashville. We featured that in our Nashville video, but we felt like we could give you a lot more information on this exhibit. So we've got fun facts, we've got more information, more pictures from our visit there. So that's something else that you'll find here on the website. Now, to go back to the home page, we're going to scroll back down to the map. An important thing to point out here is when you're scrolling past this map, if you have your cursor on top of the map and you scroll, it's going to zoom in or out. If you want to scroll past it, you bring your cursor to the side of the page, either side, and you can scroll from there to move past. Now, to show you some other things, we're talking about scrolling in. You see Texas has a lot of content. So you can either scroll in using whatever scroll feature your device has, or you can slide it up. You can use these buttons here, the plus and minus, to zoom in or out. And let's say we want to visit something in Texas. Oh, look, Mother Neff State Park. That is a full park review and visitor's guide that we built on RV Texas Y'all. So if you click on that, it's going to open RV Texas Y'all in a new link, and you'll be able to read our full visitor's guide and watch the Mother Neff video from there. When you're done with that, you can click to close RV Texas Y'all, and it'll bring you right back to where you left at RV America Y'all. And then if you want to scroll out easily, you can just click this arrow here. But before we do that, let me show you one of our gold buttons. Our gold buttons are our partners. These are our 5-star partners. These are companies that we have personally invited to participate in RV America Y'all. You'll be able to visit their website from here. You'll see this is the Lewisville, Texas location for NIRVC. You'll be able to visit NIRVC's website, as well as see videos or posts that we have done about our experiences with these companies and these particular locations. And we'll use this arrow up here in the corner of the map to show you how you can just go back to the main view. You'll see we've got the gold icons all where our partners are. This will be Hearthside Grove Luxury Motor Coach Resort. We've got Newmar right here, and you can see where you can get information on their factory tours, visit their website, again, see our customer service experience. We're happy to have Freightliner Custom Chassis aboard. You can get information on their factory tours, getting information there at their Gaffney, South Carolina Service Center, or visiting their main website. So and then of course you've got the NIRVC locations. Right now there are 6 around the country. So you can see those as well. So that gives you an idea about our map. You can get to that on the home page, or also here on the map button at the top of the page at the main navigation bar. If we continue to scroll down, we thank our partners again, NIRVC, Newmar, Freightliner, Hearthside Grove. These are quick and easy ways to visit their websites. Please tell them thank you. They help bring us content free of charge to you, so we really appreciate them. Now we've got our favorite topics, and these are the subcategories of our blog. And blog, again, being anything that's not a podcast. But you've got Small Town America, travel destinations, national parks, state parks, RV parks and campgrounds, attractions. Attractions being things like the Crawfish Farm Tour, Jefferson Island, factory tours, and then, museums, breweries, distilleries, scenic drives. You can go straight to a major topic from here. Scrolling further down, you can see our newest posts. Now, these posts may or may not be our newest videos, because as we add content to this page, they will go here as well. But you'll be able to link to any of our new content right here, whether it has a video or not. You see Gatlinburg Brewing is right here, and Mackinac Island is here. So then you've got our most popular post. Anything that is trending currently on RV America, y'all, you'll be able to see the top 6 posts right here. And then as you continue to scroll down, you can connect with us. Here are our social links. That is at the bottom of every page, as well as you can get to the Contact Us page, where you can reach out to us and ask questions or send us information, and the site map, which you can link to anything that is currently on our page. And obviously, as more things exist on this website, this will fill in. Now, let's talk about our navigation bar at the top here. We'll go back to the home page. We talked about our map. The second one will open our YouTube channel directly in a new screen. The podcast page, here's where you can find all of our podcast episodes. They also obviously live on rvtexasyall, but you can also access them right here on RV America, y'all. And you can just click on one. You can click here to listen to the podcast directly from the website. And then there'll be more information, links to everything that we talked about right in here. Places where you can subscribe on the different podcast platforms. And also links to other things that are on the website that you might enjoy. After podcast, we go to blog posts, and we've talked about that, but here's another place that you can get to all of those subcategories, like U.S. national parks, for example. Our resources page. Now, this is important, because these, again, our 5-star partners are the people that we have invited who have been gracious enough to bring you our content: NIRVC, Newmar, Freightliner Custom Chassis, Hearthside Grove, Luxury Motor Coach Resorts. Each one we've written a little paragraph about on why we love them and why we've been so happy. We are customers of all of these, and also where you can connect with them on YouTube and the social networks. So please, when you get a chance, come visit this page and check them out. And then below that, we've got links to additional products that we use and enjoy, and those are affiliate links. And then from there, if you don't have an RV, but you'd like to try it out, you can come to the Rent an RV section. We partner and have for years with Austin-based Outdoorsy, and you can do searches for the type or location of RV that you might like to rent right here from this page. So that is very great, I think, as far as a resource for folks who are thinking about wanting to get into RVing. And then from here, this last button, well, that's going to take you on a new page to our 10-year-old, woohoo, original travel website, rvtexasyall. And again, to get out of that, you can just close that and you come back here to RV America, y'all. So that's it in the nutshell. Okay, one more thing. Let's talk about using this on a mobile device. Yes, we are happy that this works with any size device. So if you are using a tablet or a smartphone, let's shrink it down and look what it'll look like. You see, it looks exactly the same. You have access to everything. We're going to refresh it so it will show up as it would on your device. Again, you can zoom in and out on the map. You can click on things on the map, just like the desktop version. Again, if you're to the side, just grab it to the side to move up and down. Your main navigation bar falls behind these 3 little bars right here. You just click on that and everything becomes available to you. And you can move around all that you like right there.
Well, I hope you are as excited about that as we are, and we really welcome you to go check it out. Go to rvamericayall.com and move around and check it out.
And we'd love to hear your comments on it. We will be adding a ton more to it as we move forward, so come back often and see what's new. I will put a link in the pinned comment on this video as well as in the video description to make it easy for you to get to. But let's talk about big announcement number 3. And yeah, I think this one is huge. It definitely is for us.
Oh, there's no doubt. We did a thing.
Yeah, we did.
And that thing is, we bought an RV lot. Yep. It was a big deal, and we are very excited. We love it. We want to bring that to you. Next week. That's going to be next week.
I know there are going to be a lot of questions that you have about this because this is a major shift for us. And what does it mean for us as full-time RVers?
Yep.
How did we come to this decision? What the process was of going through it? What we decided? What was important? What it looks like?
Yeah, what it looks like. I mean, what it looked like when we bought it, and we've actually done some improvements to it. So what it looks like right now.
And what it's going to mean going forward for our channel.
Yeah.
So it is too much to add to the end of this video because we don't want this video to be outrageously long.
Yeah.
So next week we're going to share all of the details on our new lot with you, so be sure that you come back. And if you have any questions that have just jumped into your head as we've made this announcement, leave them in the comments and we will do our best to answer them in next week's video.
Absolutely.
We are super excited, lots of good stuff coming up, and wow, yeah, lots and lots of changes. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being along for all of our adventures. And we look forward to sharing a lot more with you next week. Until then, y'all, safe travels.
And happy camping.
Bye.
Bye.